Hello?
But we're gonna see some great things from them. So let's go ahead and go to the pre-show first. We're gonna get into the game here shortly. So let's go to the pre-show. So we've got some players to watch out for. For USA, we have the one and the only Jomo Ware. Yeah, Munter, what are your thoughts on Jomo Ware today?
Ooh, Joe Belor is gonna be a big threat on the attack. You already know Joe Ware, awesome finishing and dribbling. What do we have for Colombia? Dark 146.
So Colombia, we actually have the goalkeeper who has been recently doing very good, Mr. Sector.
Oh, okay.
Now, Sector, he is undoubtedly the best goalkeeper in the GFL um, thing. And we're going to see some great saves from him today. Obviously, Colombia, they're a more defensive team, you could say. So he's and USA, they're very heavy on the attack. Obviously, we have two of the best attackers in the game, Axie and Jomo. Going to be putting a lot of pressure on the Colombian defense. So Sector is going to really step up and be that third wall of defense for them. Remember, this is the third place game, so it is the battle for the bronze medal. So there's a lot on the line for this game. We're going to see some nerves. We're going to see some whiffs. But it's going to be really fun. We're going to get the code here shortly, and after we do that, we'll be back. All right, GFL Live. We are back. We're in the pre-match here. We're just a little bit of training right now. As we can see, Jomo, I think he's here. There was a little bit of a discussion earlier that Jomo wouldn't be here, but it does appear that Jomo is here, which is pretty good for Team USA. As without them, we saw what happened in the Spain match. It was not good. Obviously Zay there, he's gonna be good, and of course, for Colombia, Sector, he's gonna really need to step up. We were talking about that attack for the USA offense. It's gonna be really dangerous. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the predictions here. Game Hunter, what is your prediction for today's match?
Honestly, I think that if Sector and their defense and Colombia's defense cannot keep up with USA's attack, I believe that USA will be victorious today because as you said, USA has an insane attack, and if they can't keep up with that, I think that's going to be the deciding factor in today's game.
I would have to agree with Game Hunter here.
What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny, Dargon? What's so funny?
Nothing. Okay, so like Game Hunter said, the Colombia's defense is really gonna need to step up here. We obviously know USA by far the best attacking three in the game, considering their three forwards are very good. But I think Colombia also has one of the best defenses in the game. Obviously, Sector at goal, and obviously those two defenders. But I think there's gonna need to be a little bit of tactic change for Colombia here if they want to keep up. I think they're gonna have to bring their center mid down, and play defense. In the quarterfinals against Germany, we saw Colombia actually pushing their center mid up a little bit too far, and they kept getting caught on the counterattacks. They wanted to really make up for the fact that their offense is a little bit on the lacking side. But I think that's exactly what they don't want to do. I think they want to keep their defense as it is, bring that center mid down, and really make sure that they have a brick wall in between them, in between the ball and the goal at all times. Because we saw against Spain, USA, pretty much every single goal they scored, it was always a counterattack, and that's really just not what Colombia wants. Because, I mean, if there's a counterattack, one-on-one with the goal, even though Sector is really good at the game, it's going to be really hard to defend that.
I agree, honestly. I'm just looking here in the warm-ups, and I'm seeing Super 123 may be in a little bit of a slump right now, actually. He's been missing a couple goals. He's going to need to lock in before the game starts if he wants to make an impact here.
I was seeing that too. USA, they're doing good in the training, but they're going to need to really step up their attack if they want to keep up with that defense.
I'm going to have to agree. It seems like Colombia has a pretty big chance just going off of the warm-ups.
Yeah,
honestly,
but
I think they could put this one together and get a
we will
W.
truly never know until the game starts. So, in about 3 minutes here, once Sebs can freaking get this figured out, we should be in the game. It looks like
Jomo is just a little bit pressed up the jerseys, so gotta get this figured out.
we can see that up in the top left. Jomo is threatening to not play if he has to play for Al Nassr. So I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna get into the game here, and as soon as we load in, we should be good. Nobody's joining. That is not good.
The Jomo is absolutely pressed over the jerseys. Hopefully they can get this together because they know that Jomo is a massive asset for their team.
We need that team chemistry to be really good for them if they want to perform on their best. And the game's ended.
Not off to a good start, honestly.
We're gonna have to go to intermission here for a second. I don't know what the heck is happening, but we'll see you in about a minute and a half. All right, welcome back, GFL. We're back in the game. It looks like we're about to start. I think we're gonna start. I think that signals the first whistle. So as we see here, the USA, they get the ball. Game Hunter, that's all you. You're the one on the USA.
Yeah, I got you. USA's pushing up hard. You got 2 goalkeepers. What a save.
That was a beautiful save by Sector. We were talking about how he's gonna step up big here. Colombia out to their right. They do have a lot of defenders on them. Jomo can't get there though.
Ooh, bringing
And
it back
now,
to the attack. Oh, what a juke, honestly. What a goal. Like I said, they've got to keep up with that attack, or that's just how it's going to be the entire game.
And now USA finds themselves up 1-0. Strikes first. And Colombia gonna need to bring one back if they wanna have a chance at winning this. They can't let USA run away with the game here. We saw that in the quarterfinals. USA really ran away with the game from Argentina, 18-3 in that game. Not the best performance from Argentina, but it was off that first goal. And now in the midfield, Colombia actually gets the ball. Now they're on goal here. He's got in the box, hits it off the backboard, and it's a great steal by that keeper. USA defense matching the pressure, the Colombian offense.
Gotta calm down with that because now USA's got the ball. He's putting it into the corner. Hopefully to set something up. They get it clear off though.
Now Colombia has the ball again.
It's pretty fast. We're gonna get this one. No, we will not.
Colombia
in the corner.
Takes the ball. It's looking dangerous here. He's gonna send it in on the cross, and now Colombia levels the score. That makes it 1-1.
Okay, on the attack. Here he comes. He's pressured. What's he gonna do? He's gonna put it into the corner.
Now,
Centering.
USA in the corner.
Oh, what a miss. What a
It was
miss.
just outside the bar.
Alright.
And now in the midfield, Colombia takes possession, sends it over to their right. This is dangerous for the USA. Send it forward, but another great block from the keeper there. But it's back in on the rebound. It's cleared.
What a clear.
And Colombia keeping up this pressure. Now the US takes the ball.
Good stuff.
Up to Jomo here.
Jomo on the attack. He's pushing in. Is he gonna center or take the shot? Oh, he loses possession.
Colombia, a great tackle there from that left back. He's got a lot of space here. They're bringing up 2 defenders. They might have pushed a little bit too hard because now they only have 2 on the defense. He sends it to the backboard. Another bicycle kick. And it's gone in. And Colombia on a 2-point lead. Or a 1-point lead, my bad. And now just like that, they've taken the lead from the U.S. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do here. In the midfield. Oh, what a steal.
What a steal.
U.S. defender not expecting that, taking a little bit of back. And now,
Okay.
he's got 2 defenders on him. He beats 1. He's still got them on him, though. He sends it to the backboard. Smothered by the defense there. Colombia going to take it back to their own midfield.
Jomo dropping in.
Now,
This is the tackle.
he has options. He's going to choose to take it for himself. Sends it to the corner. Colombia's there. And now he could hit the cross here. It's 1-on-1. He could shoot it. But then the U.S. gets a
Ooh.
crucial clear.
Don't worry,
Colombia.
Sector has it. He's gonna pass it in now. Gonna punt it to the right side.
And now we see Colombia back in. The pressure is relentless here. And just as we were talking about how USA's offense was going to be the deciding factor, Colombia has about 80% of the possession this game.
Clear by Freddy Fazbear.
That was a great clear. And now
Is he gonna
the
center?
U.S.
He
is looking
centers it.
dangerous.
Ooh, what a clear.
It was a great clear.
On the attack midfield, he's gonna put it in. Jomo. What a goal by Jomo. Tying the game up.
And
Major
Jomo,
goal right there.
really clinical striker there. He puts it in the back of the net. He's leveled the score. And now At the 5-minute mark, we find ourselves tied 2-2. Colombia on the attack.
Ooh,
Not a
these
great
USA gonna
pass
get this
there.
one.
U.S. gets there first, makes a good clear, but Colombia's there. And now they're in the box. This is dangerous. He sends it in, but it's just a little bit wide. And now the U.S. on the
See
rebound.
what the ball is gonna punt it downfield.
That's a dangerous
It's in the corner.
counterattack. We were talking about these counterattacks earlier. He sends it in the box. And now it's in the back of the net.
For USA. 3-2 USA leading by 1.
And just as we thought Colombia might have taken advantage of the U.S.'s lack of offense, the U.S. strikes again to put themselves up by 1 in the series.
Crazy. 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. Jomo's already got a hat trick.
Yeah, we can see that.
On fire.
We can see that if you look at the leaderboard. Jomo, 3 goals.
Ooh. It's in the corner now.
In the
What's he gonna do?
It goes out of play. Sent
Out of
into
play.
the U.S. gets there first. That's going to be crucial. Colombia doesn't have many players back. Only 3 to 4. Colombia really needs to bring that center mid down, as we were talking about.
Center mid. That's center mid.
And now Jomo.
What a clear. What a clear.
It's
Okay,
taken
get it out.
Colombia. He's got a lot of on him. And now a miss. That's going to go straight to the U.S. keeper.
Dang.
Up to Jomo. Jomo actually misses the ball.
Jomo's gonna miss it.
But it does get dished out to the U.S. defender. Now
Fast
Colombia
clear.
back and forth on the headers. A high-scoring game here. U.S. on the left. He sends it forward. That's going to be stolen by Colombia. And now he's got space here. He's got options. He's got a lot of space
Plenty of
here.
options. He needs to make a move.
He sends it off the
Send it
backboard.
backboard.
He shoots it,
What
but it's a great save.
save.
And the U.S. defense is really doing good here.
Driving forward. They've got to get that defense going. It's in the corner now.
The
It's
U.S.
gonna center it to Jomo. It's just over.
A little bit too much power on that cross. But now the U.S. has it again. He beats 2. He's going to take it in the box. He's looking to take it himself off the backboard.
Ooh.
It's an amazing save, but on the rebound, Jomo puts it in the back of the net.
Wow.
And now the
Very
U.S.
surprising.
just like that.
They've got to drop that center mid, honestly.
Yeah, as we were
get
talking
that
about
defense down sooner.
in the pre-show, Colombia. That's center mid. He's been playing a little bit too far forward. There he is now. He's got a lot of space here. This could be dangerous. Just a little bit too high, and now the U.S. has it in their own corner. Dishes it out.
Intercepted by Colombia.
Now, Colombia. He's got the cross laid out for him, but it's a beautiful clear by the U.S. defender. And now it's back in for Colombia.
That's just going to get this one. Pass it up. Passing it up to Jomo now. Can he keep his hot streak going?
Now, Jomo. He's looking to take it himself. He does send it out. Now it's Colombia. Colombia has 70% of the possession this game, but it's the quality of the possession that's really been getting him. And now he could.
Oh, what
just
a
a miss.
clear. USA's going to get this one.
USA's going to get this one.
It's going to
Sends
fire
it
it at
in.
the goal. What a
Sector.
save by Sector.
Routine save. And now they send it forward. This could be dangerous for the U.S. He's got some space. It wasn't a good reception. He's kind of giving it to the U.S. here. But now, on the left wing, he's going to take it in the box. He's going to send it off the backboard.
What
It's
a
a beautiful save. We've been talking about Sector this entire pre-show, but throughout the 9 minutes of gameplay, we've mostly been seeing the U.S. goalkeeper been really stepping up, only allowing 2 goals in for the 8 shots that Colombia has
US
taken.
got 4 people past that field. They're going to get the ball back here.
And it's in the
They're gonna
box.
Put it up.
This is dangerous. And Sector.
Sector saves it once again.
We've been talking about in the final, not 2 hours ago, we were talking about the quality of shots. We could be seeing that again here. Colombia has a lot of shots here. It's the quality that's really been getting them. He's got space. He's trying to do something flashy. It's not working. He's losing yards. Now the U.S. comes out on top. He decides to send it in.
Pass it into the goalie's box. That was not the play they needed.
That was not a good shot. But now Colombia Could have it here. Plays it straight to the U.S. defender, but it was part of the playbook. And now Colombia has it on the right. He could cross it. He decides to take it himself off the backboard.
Oh, what a clear! US
It's
has
just a
got the
miss.
ball. Jomo's wide open. If he had come up with that, that probably would have been a goal there.
Yeah, we can see that a little bit crucial there, and that's it.
Okay.
And the U.S. comes out on the first leg, and they get the win, 4-2. So now I don't know if we're gonna server hop. I think this was on U.S. servers, but let's go ahead and go into our post match here. Obviously, our match MVP Jomo, he had 4 goals. As you can see, the only 4 goals. He scored every single goal for the U.S. And final score 4-2 in the first leg. So let's come back to the desk here for a second. Game Hunter, what were your thoughts on that first match? What do you think? What do you think?
Like what you said in the pregame, Colombia's got to drop that defense down faster. Like almost every one of their USA's goals were because that center mid was playing up front.
That is exactly what I was thinking. USA catching them on the counterattack every single time. USA, almost every single goal, 3 out of 4 goals they scored was on the fast break from Jomo and the pace, and almost every single one of those resulted in a goal. And
Yeah.
and remember, Colombia that game had 72% of the possession the entire time. 72% of the all possession. But it was really the quality of the shots that were being put on the net that really got them.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're gonna wait for this new server here, and I think we're gonna server hop because nobody is going into the match. So we're gonna go to intermission real quick. We will get the game code and then we'll be back in a couple minutes. Yes, sir, Game Hunter cooking up in the. Honestly, it's a banger. You just gotta actually know, like, what the heck's happening, you know? You just gotta be like... Yeah. That's a good point. Alright, so we are gonna change servers. That's good. Yeah, we do. But they're changing the code. I don't know why. Oh, shoot, I did. All right, GFL, we are back on the desk. I'm your host, Dark Emerald, with my co-host, Game Hunter. If you are new, it looks like we are already in the training match. So last leg, 4-2 to the U.S. Colombia down in the series, but they're gonna have to bring it back, which is gonna be pretty hard considering the fact that USA's defense has been pretty good so far. What are your thoughts going into the second leg if you're Colombia, Game Hunter?
Honestly, if I'm Colombia, I'm definitely changing up the defensive strategy because we saw so many goals being shot and made because of Colombia's defense here. Sector's been doing pretty good. You gotta give the man some credit. He's been putting his money where his mouth is. But like I said in the pregame, for those of you that weren't here, the center mid has to drop in order to be saving some of these shots.
That is exactly what I was going to say. The center mid for Colombia, he's been playing a little bit too far forward, and we've seen that get him a few times on the counterattack for the USA. It's been really crucial for the US to be getting those counterattacks. So I think if Colombia can really lock down Jomo using their center mid, I think it's gonna be a whole different story for the game going into the second leg. It appears we are going into the game now. So let us transition here and reset the score. Jomo at center forward. It looks like U.S. doesn't have all their players. Now they do.
We have started.
Colombia, a good steal there. They send it to absolutely nobody. It's in the corner. USA has the ball in their own corner. Decide to send it forward. But it's stolen by Colombia. A great interception. And now Colombia putting a shot on. But it actually, he takes it, but it's a good save. Nobody really saw that man there other than him. And now it's off the backboard, but nobody's there to finish it. Colombia, a good reception there off their own wall. They send it on the backboard. He tries to take it himself, and he goes in. And now, look at this. Colombia only down by 1 in the series now.
Colombia setting the momentum early. 3-4 in total.
We can see that on some of those. USA had been trying to take a breakaway. We can see those defenders. They've been really trying to lock down Jomo here. As you can see, he has 2 whole defenders on him. USA takes the ball.
Great strategy by Colombia, honestly, to put 2 defenders on Jomo.
But it's not going to work. And now Jomo in on goal. One on one with the keeper.
They got the ball back though. What's he gonna do? That's too low of a bicycle kick to work there.
Sector, a great block there. But now the U.S. has it again.
It's gonna pass it to Jomo. Jomo's driving in now.
He's in the corner, and now it's another goal.
Over his head.
A chip shot from Jomo, and just like that, they regain their 2-goal lead. And I mean, if you're Colombia, you can see that again. The center mid is so far forward. He wasn't even in the box on that play. We need to really see a lot more from him if they're going to want to win this match. And now, Colombia in the midfield. He sees somebody on his right. He sets it up for him. Now, on the cross, is there anybody there? There is. And just like that, Colombia strike back. Cut the lead to 1 for the U.S. And I mean, if you're the U.S., it's going a lot better for Colombia. What do you think the U.S. can do here, Game Hunter?
Honestly, I think the U.S. just keep doing what they're doing. Honestly, just get the ball to upfield, especially to Jomo. He's been on fire this entire game. And I think as a U.S. player, you're just trying to get the ball to him so he can deliver.
I'd have to agree here because as we can see, Jomo skilling out the entire team, and it just goes over. An absolute masterclass. And like we said before, they do get their 2-goal lead back.
It's gonna be a really high-scoring game here in the second leg.
We can tell just under 3 minutes in, and we've already seen 4 goals.
Ooh.
And now the U.S. on again. It's just a little bit high for Jomo. And now to their center mid, a little bit far up. He's in the midfield. He sends it up to the right forward. It's in the corner. Who's gonna get it? It is the U.S. And now the U.S., he's got a lot of space here. He decides to send it to his keeper. A good play. Keeper, he's got options. Decides to send it forward. USA in the midfield. Up to Jomo. Jomo. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Decides to take it back a little bit. Off the backboard. Just a miss there coming out from Jomo, really. I don't know what happened
Ooh,
there.
off the crossbar. Jomo, he's gonna put it up. And you're what a play!
Straight into the back of the net. And US add another to their scoring tally. And take their score lead to 3 points. And now
Ooh,
Colombia's
what happened to Colombia's
center forward. He's having a little bit of lag issues. I'm pretty sure this is a US server. So it's not going to be good for Colombia if they want to get out of this deficit.
Yep.
But that's a great steal. And I think that's the first tackle on Jomo we've seen this entire game. And we're wondering if that can really rally the Colombian team as they're up here on the front foot. They decide to send it in on the cross. Is anybody there? There is. He's beating the keeper. And now off the backboard. He puts it in the back of the net.
Recovery back to the Colombians. Holy.
And it was a great steal there, starting out in the midfield. And then they put it forward. And just like that, Colombia.
Colombia's definitely not backing down. You say he's backtracking a little bit. He's going to pass it up to Jomo in the corner.
Now Jomo, back in the corner, into the goal.
Ooh, that's not the shot we need right now.
That isn't really what you want to see from the U.S., I'm not going to lie. But now.
Ooh, intercepted by Colombia.
Now we can see Colombia in the midfield. It's 3 against 2, but the U.S. gets there.
Hey,
and now Jomo.
Recovery. Jomo's driving in. He's got a lot of opportunity here. He's a very skilled attacker.
He's beat his defender. He's made it into the box.
The backboard. It's a goal. Holy America.
And
their
just
4th goal of this leg.
Just like that, the U.S. has matched their scoring lead in the first leg in just under 6 minutes. I mean, if you're Colombia, like we said, that center mid has really got to lock down Jomo. Because we've seen these two forwards for the U.S., they've come up a lot here. Really getting that ball out to Jomo. It's just the center mid for Colombia has got to be there. And now we can see Colombia. He's wide open and he's still backing down. They're scared of the U.S., really. But Colombia on another push. Decide to send it in. Somebody's there. Colombia. Now they send it off the backboard.
What a clear by America, but it goes back to the Colombians.
And now Colombia back inside the box. Off the backboard yet again. And now he's in on goal here. He sends it over the bar.
He sells it.
He misses.
Oh, no.
An uncharacteristic miss there from Colombia. That is going to be crucial. He's going to be thinking about that one for a long time. But Colombia back into the box. He decides to take it out.
Second chance.
Redemption.
He redeemed himself. It's off the backboard. Save.
It's a great save.
Dang.
And now we can see Colombia.
Colombia gets it back once again.
It's into the corner. He's in the box. Off the backboard.
Off the backboard. Oh, the nerves are getting to them.
We can really see those nerves of the 3rd place match getting to them here. Because, I mean, think about it. If you don't win this match, you're not winning any medals. So,
exactly.
It's a really important match for both teams.
Colombia just needs to settle down.
The U.S. kind of running away with
it up to Jomo.
And Jomo, he beats his defender. But now, he makes a comeback.
Comes back on him.
But it's dished out to the U.S. yet again. Now to Colombia. And now, Colombia in the U.S. corner. Sends it in. Is there people there? There isn't. Goes back into the corner for another corner.
USA with the clear. Pushing upfield. He's passing it to Jomo. Where? What's he going to do?
He's going to get the ball stolen.
He's once again taken by his defender.
That defender has really been stepping his game up here in these last few minutes. And now Colombia on another attack. This could be good for them. He sends it in, and it's a goal. And just like that, Colombia, it's down to a 2-goal lead again. Colombia really has to break the process and get that extra goal. They're really going to need it here. With just under 3 minutes left to go.
As a USA player, I'm going to be focusing on the clock here. It's just stalling time, but it's going to get turned over to Colombia. It's in the corner. Oh, what a clear by America. But Colombia gets it back.
They're having a little bit of a header war here. Jomo Ware getting that recovery. Up to Axie. What can he do?
Back to Jomo.
Axie back to Jomo. Tiki Taka into the bar.
Ooh.
And just a little
Gonna
bit.
come down wide, but they get the possession back.
Axie gets it again.
Jomo is right next to
Axie
the goal.
beats his
Is he going for a
defender.
pass?
He shoots
Ooh,
it.
what a shot!
And it's at the back of the net. And as we were talking about, Colombia really needs to break that U.S. streak of getting a goal and then conceding a goal. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon here, as the U.S. does get their goal. And I mean, Game Hunter, is that going to be the nail in the coffin for Colombia
Honestly,
here?
I'm not sure, but if Colombia doesn't get really aggressive, I'm noticing that. I mean, at this point, this late in the game, I think you got to shift your focus to the attack, because if Colombia doesn't get these couple points, this game over.
I would have to agree with you here. Now, while Jomo has been so good on the counterattacks, you just can't have that many people in the box now.
Yep.
I
think that's the final nail in the coffin right there, because
as we said,
America's just in a groove. Like,
USA takes the 4-goal lead with under a minute to go, and I mean, is that going to be game? Because
I think so. We're looking for a miracle at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for Colombia. He's trying
hasn't been
to solo the team, and he does. He's beaten 3. He sends it off the backboard. He sends it in. And, I mean, what a play there for Colombia, really. You got to give it to him while they're still down.
That was a pretty good performance, honestly.
That was a great play to give them hope, but they've only got 20 seconds left, and they've got to score 3 goals. And, I mean, sadly, with all the replay time, it's just not going to be enough, as the U.S. are going to take 3rd place. Colombia go 4th. We could see one last one on the road. Nope, a great save by Sector, and that is going to be game. A great performance by the U.S. And, I mean, if you're Colombia, you've got to give yourself props. I mean, Colombia came into this tournament. They really were the underdogs here. And,
no, you got to give it to them. 4th place finish isn't all that bad in the hindsight.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, not the best players. And they still managed to get 4th place. GG's to Colombia. But as we can see there, the U.S. does come out on top and gets the 3rd place dub. Let's look at our post-match here. Jomo getting the match MVP. A 6-4-5 game. And let's go back to the desk here for a second. All right, Game Hunter. What are your final thoughts leaving this tournament? On the final scores? And what are you looking for next season for both of these teams?
Man, my final thoughts are honestly like we said in the pregame and over and over again. Just that Colombian defense just needs to fall back just a little bit more and play a little bit softly, because like Jomo Ware, they got a crazy attacking force. Like, they're just gonna drive in right over their heads every single time. As for the future, honestly, I think Colombia has a pretty bright future ahead for them. Like, if they get some good trades and they keep it up, honestly, I could picture them placing on the podium next year. I'm not gonna lie to you. As for USA, they just gotta keep it going, honestly. They've had a great season and the seasons prior. They just need to keep it rolling, and I think they're gonna be set.
I would have to agree with Game Hunter on this one. It was a great game. The USA does come out on top. Your final score, 13-9. USA takes that dub. It was a great game. Colombia fought hard. But it's just that defense, as Game Hunter was saying. They've had a good defense this entire tournament, but just this 3rd place game, they really didn't have that middle defense. Wasn't just performing, really. We're gonna expect to see a lot more. I guess we'll see you next season. Goodbye.